Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He, was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Not guilty. Not Gil. He isn't Gil. Come on, guys. Everybody knows that he's not Gil.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people are out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. By the way, this game, in case you're wondering about the animations and stuff, this game came out originally for the Game Boy Advance, way back in the day. And so the animations on these first original trilogy, not exactly going to be breaking the fidelity bank, to say the least. But it's fun. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. I still can't believe we won. Hey, Nuggetbot, how you doing? 10 more days to your birthday. Aw, yeah. Don't tell us how old you'll be. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Yeah, they did good redraws, it's true. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen your trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good! Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I really couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
No, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made her one for her and one for me.
The Butts chest stares back at you, it's true. What does it cost to be found innocent of murder? $1 million. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. We really kind of gloss over that fact that Larry just made these thinker clocks. These, like, thinker statue clocks. They're pretty intense, right? Like, doesn't he become an artist later on in the series?
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry, are you so sure?
Excuse me?
Yep, it was the 90s, 2000s. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
What the heck is she talking about?
Okay, friends, what piece of evidence here, or not, don't tell me, but do you spot a piece of evidence here that would indicate that this woman actually did care about him? Here we go. If this statue clock thing was set to Parisian time, and she like brought, that means that she brought it with her to Paris and back. Which this is not, I mean, it did enough damage to cram or like crunch her noggin in. So presumably, she only brought it because she actually liked him a bit. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer. Please.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Same time for me, Nuggetbot.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah. Blue's Clues are Dora. I know. It is a little Dora-y, but I think it's fun.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why he became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
She got a crush on us. That means I live in Dallas, Texas. I live in the north-south corridor between Dallas, Texas, and Canada. Because the time zones, right, are vertical slices of the earth. And so, yeah, it's the same time for me. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends.
but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
The end! To be clear, the first episode of this is extraordinarily short. We still got... We're going to keep going here because that is absolutely... I think that might be the shortest one in the whole series, to be perfectly honest. A brand new episode has been added. Thank you, by the way, Nuggetbot. I'm having fun. Surprisingly good. Wait a minute. I think I freaked out a poor girl at the airport on Sunday, by the way, friends. You know, so I was at VidCon all week.
And I was talking up like this the whole time. And oh, man, I'm having a great time as Pierce. Hey, what you doing over there? Blah, blah, blah.
Right. And then when I was at the airport and one of the fans spotted me, I was like, oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my flight. I got a connecting flight through Atlanta, and I gotta go up to Milwaukee after that. It's just like, oh no. It's like, who is this man? Also, another fan who is very disappointed to hear that I'm married. There was one fan that was kind of a clinger on who wanted to keep asking me questions and stuff. And they're like, oh my God, this Pyrrhus, you and Ian get shipped a lot. Do you think that's an official ship or not? And you're like, are you two, are they having a relationship? And I was like, well, I don't know about that, but I'm married to my wife. And there was a girl behind this fan who was like, I didn't know you were married. Like in that tone. And it was like, I'm sorry. Stretch. Ah. That was good. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. You guys ready for episode 2? Bring. Game's already doing it. I don't know why I had to say it myself. Beep.
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Eat your burgers, Maya.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. law offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Not again. I can't believe the head host.
Red, white, blue.
I can't believe the host from the Hunger Games killed Mia Fey. When he was younger, have you played Adventure Quest? I don't know what Adventure Quest is. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. offices. What's your name? Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That his voice he did is basically identical. I mean, it fits him so well. That smell. Blood!
Sis.
Someone's there. Oh, no! Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Ooh. Not another murder! The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. We gotta do some examinating. No clues here. Okay, I can move this around though, right? Yeah, there we go. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. That statue is so big. Like, lying next to her there, like, it's gotta be... That woman who brought it with her to Paris must have had a separate checked bag just for this thing. The thinker added to the court record. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? What is this over here? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. Real life version of the clock? I don't think so. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. It's encrusted with dried blood. Ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. Not the plant! There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Thanks. Thanks for that one. Let's get out of here and call the police. Huh. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Oh, there she is. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya? Maya Fey.
Maya? Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. So we can present to her new information through the evidence. Like this receipt that says her name. ZMIs, I figured the first 3 games, if we get there, because I'm pretty sure Ace Attorney Investigations takes place in between the original trilogy. Certainly before Apollo Justice at the very least. So I figured we'd try to sneak that in before then. Yano. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
But that's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. We talked to her at all? What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And sis.
So she was already dead. You and the chief. So you're the chief's
sister. I'm her younger sister.
And you were here visiting? This late at night?
Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker.
All right. Let's, I don't know, go back to the office and call the police? There's a phone right here, after all. Right. I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police?
Wait. Police? Please come quick!
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window?
Ah!
She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. Better not use it. Well, how else are we call the police? Oh, the police are already on their way, I suppose. Surprisingly, the chief was never good good with machines. Hey, Dark Whispers, how you doing? About all she used was this PC. All she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Yeah, 2016 using a PC with like that setup would be pretty intense. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but she makes a good bit of money. Anything else I should be investigating? Probably can go back now. I know, when's the last time you've seen a CRT monitor, right?
Wee 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 wee.
The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! All right, I'm Detective Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a patient saying they saw a murder? Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here in her own, this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer?
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. I know, I love Gumshoe so dang much. In case that isn't clear, by the way, friends, a lot of these characters, immediately became like stalwart companions throughout the whole series. And they're just so wonderful. So very lovely. Anyway. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Twitch line is saying wasn't live. What? Hey, Cottage-chan, how you doing? Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I mean, as far as they're aware, she is.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they?
Oh, we did drop frames. God, I swear I was looking at it, and then I looked back, and then I looked again, and I dropped another 400 frames. What is this? I don't understand. I don't understand. And then it's like there was nothing there. But it's just like in batches, just like a packet has been just lost, and then it's like it's no big deal. I don't get it. Because usually, again, if it's an internet issues on my end, like it'll just kind of zigzag for a little bit and it'll drop a couple of frames. Are you getting times where your bitrate skyrockets? No, not really. I think it's just like it goes to. Is that better? Should be good. Everything's going wrong. Yeah, I just bumped my desk in a weird way, and for some reason, sometimes that results in my in my preamp freaking out. What'd you miss? We have now done we're 1.25 cases into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're a defense attorney who is trying to solve murder mysteries. And this girl here was just falsely accused of murdering her sister, who happened to also be our boss. And we're offering to be a defense attorney for her. Anyway.
Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that?
No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me? See you, Celestial.
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He is a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, dang. And see, how about we do it my way?
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. I just...
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
We gotta chat with this lady. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Let's talk about it. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yep. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something like that on that level.
I thought that would have been too easy. Matching necklaces of yin and yang, is that what's going on there? Because they all have magatamas is a big part of this as we go along. How do you got that much energy after filling an FBL video that took 2 to 4 hours long today, and then in the middle of your day you also need to do at night, you stream on Twitch? Yeah. No, it's called, I just have gotten used to it. Because, yeah, I did record an AFMAL video for, like, the first one took 3.5 hours, and then the second one, I was only able to stick around for an hour and a half, because then I went golfing with my family, and then went out to dinner, and now I'm here to stream until for at least probably another 30, 45 minutes. And the answer is just practice. And also, I'm just tired. The day of the crime, let's talk about it. Total RIP on streaming after 2-hour rest, 2-hour nap. Yeah, but I was having a good time. You have to understand that because of how long I've been streaming, around the same time each night, I think my body has acclimated to being as awake as I need to be for stream around this time every night. Where I just can't get tired now. My body's used to giving me energy for it. Anyway, could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yeah, the clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Excuse me, it was in... Anyway.
Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete these things.
Your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Look at that face. It's true. In the original version, you couldn't really get a lot of fidelity on his face, but he is very intently staring forward. He is keeping his eyes off the situation. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him.
He's mewing, isn't he? Oh, God.
Let me lick my hands for your price. I mean, he's so handsome.
I learned about this. I know the things. I know about looks maxing.
And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me?
Sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
Tomorrow. They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. All right, we gotta go get her this fancy lawyer. Maya's in Gen Alpha.
My sister had so much riz, and then they took the phantom tax on her.
We're not the Grossberg law offices. Or Grossberg, maybe. September 6th. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. I want to look at this giant painting, though. Look at this thing. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Can I steal some of his stuff? And look at all this. This is like fancy drinks and stuff. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, if I'm not mistaken. That lighter's made out of solid gold. Even I can tell here's someone here's got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well, he's not here, guys. I guess we'll go home. September 6th, Fay & Co. law offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
Sorry, I don't I know you from somewhere?
Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry?
Nah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer. Right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes. Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there, sir. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Oh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
He caved within seconds. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m., which that is also when Maya showed up, by the way. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Sure. Prosecutor Edgeworth?
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
No. Never heard of him.
Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. Uh-oh. About what video, Tyshawn?
From the future, he's the emo vampire.
There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion.
I know, 20? We get like halfway through the series, we're like down to like a 15-year-old. And they get progressively dumber. I don't know what video came out, Tyshawn.
I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Bow, bow.
Hey, you've got Maya's phone on you, right? I was supposed to give this memo to you. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? Yeah, I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him what I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me.
Something the matter?
No, it's just, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
So true about this man. Bum, bum, bum.
That's too, you gotta be more specific, Tyshawn. There's a lot of funny moments that I think make it into the videos, I would hope. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, we love we are Gumshoe stans in this house. Don't you worry. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witnesses with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. I mean, maybe ZMIs, I don't know. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about it.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then?
You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside a room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal. Now here's the cell phone, the autopsy, and the location of the witness. Now get out of here, you scamp.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Thanks, bud. To the Gatewater Hotel. Akinator, that's been around for like decades. That was around when I was like in middle school. That's far be it from being a new thing. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Number to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all something like out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Good thing I'm not on this case, right, guys? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Just gonna go for it again. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. No clues here. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. What'd you see? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? Tell me about the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well,
Dream on!
if you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little helps out, didn't you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. It's every single bit of things we talked about just were, oh boy. Hey, did you know I'm an attorney? So this is, by the way, a thing throughout the whole series, is that any given time in any episode that you're playing with any characters, you can always present your attorney's badge.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you information in good conscience? Me, the witness, it's just like in the movies.
All right, well, that's the end of that one then. Maybe Grossberg's back by now. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So you're the one who've been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. So a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes. Now, I could go with this kind of grumbly voice that I've given for him. I also kind of want, like, the simple the simple country lawyer kind of energy, you know what I mean?
Well, I say I might just be a simple Grossberg, but I do believe that my client is quite innocent once we present the facts. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how could no one get in touch with you? I kind of like the grumbly one.
I'm sending that witness to the ranch. There's something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha.
I distinctly remember this line in this game, and I don't know why it's here. Why does he suddenly say cha-cha? Like, what's going on there? Is he just did he decide to do just a little dance in the middle of this? All right, we'll see you, Sega Stoner. Ba, ba, bum, ba. All right, anyway. Sorry, I was just reading something real quick. Cha-cha real smooth.
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? You refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh, I love his little tune. All the music in this game was fantastic. Hey, Moonlight. No worries. Hello. I did just now hydrate, Sierra. Thank you. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, why? Tell me why won't you take the case?
Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Miss Mia Fey's sister. Objection done. All right, Wolfie, I'm curious. What do you got? I'll open up the floor here. Why do you suddenly think so? You know what's going on? What you got? Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. This guy's reactions are super sus, it's true. He's very nervous and already knew about it. True. Very true. Your weak internet's like weak. Sorry, that's all right.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That painting. That's quite a painting. It's true. He did say he wasn't busy, and then as soon as he heard about it, he was like, "Oh, too busy, my boy. I must have."
Aha, you noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. He's also very defensive about his painting. That is very true. I wonder if nope, April's still there. Never mind. All right. To the detention center. We ought to report the bad news to Maya. No one asked Grossberg. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center visitors room. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help?
Ugh.
I see. I've been abandoned then.
Oh no. Your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive, and maybe the subject of a future Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game. Your mother. Thank you, Temperance. All right, see you, Nuggetbot.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her all by herself on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who is this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case.
made quite a stir, and everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Remember when the series was like this grounded, where it's like, oh boy, using spirit medium powers to try to solve a murder? That sounds pretty fishy, but maybe we'll do it maybe once. And now by the end of the series, it's like, our entire society is built on this.
Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? What should we do, guys? Go home and watch a movie and try to forget any of this happened. Or Defender. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. Aww. I am pretty close there, Temperance. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Oh. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
10 years ago. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yeah, great, fantastic. Did you kill your sister? Yes, no, please respond.
Yes!
Yes, you killed her. Yes, you're innocent.
And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. What? I'm poking around at people's stuff and all of a sudden they get weird about it. There has to be something in there. There's a difference. Is lawyers and their duty of confidentiality? Yeah, absolutely. You can tell your lawyer the truth even if you don't want that truth to be put out in court. All right, we're going back to the Gatewater.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are...
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick!
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name.
My sister told me.
What? Why was the name of the guy who ruined me and Mai's mother? Tell your lawyers and paramedics everything. Tell the police or opposing lawyers nothing. Exactly. Yes, please don't withhold information from your doctor, because they need that. Could it be a coincidence? But before we get to that, let's get to the drawer. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. I don't know how old that concept is, but back in the day, friends, if you don't already know, it's a bug that you put on somebody's phone that you can then record and listen in on conversations. Just to be clear. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. Okay, wiretaps even work on today's phones. I'm sure it's far easier to do in the form of some sort of, like hacky app or something like that you could throw on somebody's phone as a bit of malware, right? Yeah, so you put it like in lamps and all sorts of stuff. Miss you too, Black Sparrow. How you been? Oh my goodness, Marissa and I have been running around so much lately. In fact, yeah, we're out of town again coming this Friday. I mean, it is non-stop. But for the most part, other than Zeldathon in August, at least I don't think we have any other plans then. Not yet, at least. But I hope you've been doing good. Yeah, we did pretty good. Just came back from VidCon out in California. It's pretty fun. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. You know what I mean.
Oh, Bellboy, you still here?
Uh-oh, time to scram. Gen Conning? What time in August is that? Because maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. But, like in court. Just and not dancing. Just, jeez. First week of August. No. And it's because it's my sister's wedding, actually. Which is, I'm actually going to be presiding over it myself, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm very excited about it. Save your progress up to this point? Yep. And I think this is probably, this is an excellent time, I think, to call it quits for the night, friends. But we'll be back to this Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, friends. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be back in the Ace Attorney series. Oh, this will be so fun. This will be so neat until we get to Justice for All, and then we have to do circus stuff for like 3 hours, and I'm going to be so tired. No, we're going to do circus stuff for like 6 hours. Excuse me. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to play through this and get ourselves set up for Ace Attorney Investigations. 4th of July, yes. I don't have any plans, so we'll stream it. We'll be streaming on Thursday night. Yeah, that's the plan, friends. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to get back into more Another Crab's Treasure, which is the Crab Dark Souls game that we've been playing. Am I streaming 4th of July? Yes. I don't think I got any other plans. I was just hanging out with my family. We did not make plans for the 4th with them then, which leads me to believe that I will not have plans with them come Thursday. In fact, I might even do a daytime stream on that day. I'm still working out the details, but I might do a daytime stream with do a collab stream and see how that goes. It could be fun. Yeah, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, friends, I will not be around to stream, just to be clear. Marissa and I are heading to Vegas. Las Vegas, baby, because the Beatles Cirque du Soleil, aka Love, is going out of style on the 6th, and we wanted to see it, and the 5th was the only day we could fit it in. So that's where we're when we're going, which is in 3 days. So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. I'm not excited by the fact that when we leave, Friends, it will be a high of 118 degrees outside in Vegas. I don't even know how they're going to be like sending out planes. It's going to be so hot. Those tires are going to be melting to the dang pavement. It's going to be absurd.
118. 118. I don't know how people do it. I don't know.